guess the disclaimer is I am not a true trained dancer or a professional singer at all. Physically, I'm nowhere near Michael's body frame. I don't have the same facial features or facial structure like Michael, but I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan who really wanted to pay homage and just do a tremendous tribute. Hey guys, so I want to do this introductory video for the Michael Jackson biopic era videos that I'm planning on doing in honor of the release of the biopic releasing on April 24th. Now, I came up with this idea for quite a while. I've been wanting to do this as a sort of personal passion project, just something in honor of the biopic, something in honor of all the fans around the world, myself included. I wanted to really just do something special for all of us as fans and just pay tribute to a man who I consider to be the greatest entertainer of all time. Certainly, there's other entertainers that are way up on my list too. Not only the ones that I grew up in my generation, whether that be Usher and Justin Timberlake, and on to so many others too over the next few years, whether that be Chris Brown or Bruno Mars, as I'm huge fans of all these artists, but there's others in the past too, obviously, that I'm a huge fan of. I'm a major Elvis Presley fan. I'm a major James Brown fan, Prince fan, Tom Jones. There's so many entertainers that I can look at and just, always put them way up on my list. But Michael was a one of a kind. And I think many of us around the world will agree with that. And I think that will always be a consensus that as great as so many other entertainers have been over the years and will continue to be, I don't think anybody will ever touch this man. And as a fan, Michael's always been a part of my growing up, my whole life. His music, his music videos, his live performances have always stayed with me over the years. And that continues to be the case too, even well into my 30s now. Um, I just came up with this idea of wanting to do something really unique, really special to pay tribute to Michael and do something really special for the fans, something really special for my family too. I don't really get very personal on here, but the last handful of years, it's been just one huge trial after another. You know, it's been tough. We've had the loss of so many dear loved ones, so many family members that meant everything to me, and it's been really hard on my family, and it just never stops. It's just always been one thing after another, and I really want to do something special that, can hopefully bring some joy to my family and hopefully to all of you who are major fans of Michael like myself too. Hopefully, I hope my intention is that you all will see what I intend on doing with these videos, what my intentions are. I guess the disclaimer is I am not a true trained dancer or a professional singer at all. Physically, I'm nowhere near Michael's body frame. I don't have the same facial features or facial structure like Michael, but I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan who really wanted to pay homage and just do a tremendous tribute to this man and put out so many videos, as many as I can, whether it be live karaoke performances and recreations of scene skits throughout his career as well, and just do something really special. That's my intention. I started already a couple videos that you'll find here already on my channel on YouTube. Obviously, doing a little bit of Jackson 5, some live performances, and a few homages to some interviews Michael may have done. And it's just experimenting. I'm trying to get a feel for everything and see where I can improve and make these videos better and better. In my head, what I see will cost probably tens of thousands of dollars to make these videos look the way I want to. And I do not have an amount to work with at my disposal, nowhere near it. So I had to work with what I had. I had to work on a budget and hopefully try to make these videos look as great as I can, which is not easy, but I just want to do something really big and just really cover hopefully almost every era of his career, from Jackson 5 to young adult Michael to Off the Wall, Thriller, Bad, Dangerous, hopefully understand the history, Invincible, and then to This Is It. As much as I can do leading up to the biopic when it releases in April. Obviously, in 3 months, it's going to be impossible to cover every single thing, but I hope I can get as close as I can and just do something really special for us as fans and for my family. I just want to make everybody proud. I want to hopefully bring some joy to everybody who watches these videos, and I I just hope my intention is that people will understand what it is I'm trying to do. Again, I'm not a professional singer or a professional dancer. I don't physically look anything like Michael Jackson. And that's one thing I had to get out of my head early on before trying to attempt to do these videos. You know, I thought early on if there was some way I can somehow make my face look like Michael, young Michael, as far as like teenage, early 20s era Michael from the 70s and 80s, then maybe I can make this more believable. But I came to realize in this journey and preparing these videos that ultimately there was no way to do that. And I just got to stay true to who I am and just hopefully capture the essence of Michael, is what I really hope that these videos do. Where hopefully those of you who watch these videos will understand what I was trying to convey in them. And yeah, some of it may work, some of it may not. I hope you all bear with me, and hopefully the videos will keep turning better and better as I keep going on from every era to the next. But stay tuned. I've already posted a couple of Jackson 5 era videos, and hopefully I'll be getting down to doing some more in the next few days or so. But we're going to just make this, hopefully look as great as I can, and hopefully just do something that will definitely, you know, capture who Michael was as an artist, and all the exuberance and joy that he shared with the world, and how deeply he cared about people in the world. And I just hope I can really capture that in these live karaoke performances, as well as recreating certain scene skits from various music videos throughout his career. But stay tuned, and we're going to try to make this as fun as I can, and hopefully really capture those eras. I've really immersed myself in pop culture of the 70s and 80s and 90s in particular. I was always into that my whole life. I've always been a fan of movies and TV shows and music from that era. I've grown up on that my whole life. But I really wanted to immerse myself very deeply and try to capture that spirit that Michael was naturally having growing up in those eras. So part of the inspiration, believe it or not, wasn't even due to any Michael Jackson videos or live performances only. Some of my inspiration actually came from watching the 1984 movies Beat Street and Breakin', as well as Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo. You'll have to ignore that. That's my air fryer going right now. I'm just cooking a little bit of dinner, so you may hear some beeping in the background. But that was part of the inspiration. Obviously, you know, something about those films and just seeing how culture was back then really stayed with me really deeply, and really moved me and made me feel like maybe I can somehow bring back that essence of the way culture was in those decades back. So I've been trying to grow my hair out more, try to hopefully keep growing it out to the point where I can actually grow a Jerry curl by the time we get to the more Thriller era. And these videos will also require a lot of costuming, a lot of hopefully green screen, and a lot of lighting, and makeup, and some wigs too. But I'm going to try to use my own hair too for a lot of these videos too, hopefully more for the off the wall and Thriller era in particular, and then use some wigs depicting 70s era Michael prior to Off the Wall, and then of course maybe more into like Bad and Dangerous, obviously. But I just hope you guys all like the videos. Stay tuned over the next few days. I'll start hopefully posting more and more videos little by little and keep rolling out more of them. And just hopefully I get some great feedback. And please bear with me. I know not all of it will probably look perfect. Not as good as what I may really want them to look like, but I hope I can still make them look pretty entertaining. And I hope you all, as Michael Jackson fans too, will kind of understand what I was trying to do or try to go for. And hopefully I'll capture the essence of this man. That's the main thing. I just really want to capture the essence and just do Michael justice. You know, I just want to do something special for my family. just make everyone proud, in spite of everything that we've gone through the last handful of years. And, just really do something special for you all as fans, like I am myself too. But be on the lookout, please. And we're going to have a great time with this. And, hopefully I'll be seeing much more of you guys. I hope to do some live streams and, with other creators too on this platform, and hopefully discuss the biopic when it does release more. But stay tuned, and please, if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to have a great time with these videos. Stay tuned. The Michael era begins on my channel. So please subscribe to D-Ray Movie Reviews, and we're going to make this happen.